Monday morning, and welcome to My West Michigan. It is feeling like a Monday for all of us. April 16th, and you're taking a live look at our WZZM 13 tower from our WZZM 13 tower cam.
What a weekend.
Yeah, did you guys stay inside all weekend? I did.
I did. We were supposed to drive up to Muskegon and decided not to when we were in Holland. And it was one of those days where I cooked a big pot of soup and then just binge watched. And
I had no food in my house. I wish I was at your house.
Yeah, you should have just come over because I had a big old pot of soup.
I was getting desperate. I opened up a can of refried beans and spread that out, put some cheese on it. All I had were pita chips. I was like, okay,
whatever works.
This is what I need today.
And so many people were heading out to the stores. I mean, if you looked at your social media feed, everybody was like, oh my gosh, they're out of water. They're out of, blah, blah, blah.
My mother used to do that when we were kids, race out if there was a snow forecast. Get powdered milk.
I've never
Have you ever
had
had
powdered
it?
milk.
It is
not
the
good.
worst
It is.
thing you have ever had.
Yeah.
Does it get clumpy?
Well,
it seems lumpy.
You really
Yeah.
mix it quite a bit to get the clumps and the
like
lumps out.
gravy, like in
Yeah.
a lumpy or something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's awful.
I've never
But
had
anyway, she'd stock up on bread and soup and powdered milk.
Yeah.
Just in
I wish
case.
I would have.
But back in the day, I think we weren't quite so mobile as we are now. We just go right through it, right?
Yeah.
This one moved into an apartment in the thick
Yeah.
of the icy rain.
Yeah.
She moved into her
So
new
it
place.
was fine. I went to go get hangers and stuff at Meyer. Roads were decent. As soon as I got back and my uncle came with his truck to move my mattress in, everything started to fall. It was like
Did
hailing.
you not watch 13 on your side?
I knew. We tried to get down as early as we could,
Yeah.
and it just seemed like, of course, as soon as we start to move everything in, it just
And you had to do it
downpours.
this weekend.
I would have had to sleep on a couch, and I just didn't want to do. And we live we live 3 hours away, so I would have had to sleep on a couch until they could make
For a
another
long time.
3-hour drive.
Yes. We feel you. We're just
So
giving
is
you
the
grief
mattress
and
okay, or is
cheese.
it
Mattress
soaking
is
wet?
good. No, they were so sweet. They wrapped some tarp over it. I said, that's so kind. I wouldn't have done
Those
that
are
for them.
good family members that were willing to help you.
Yeah, they were
You know
sweet.
people that care about you when they're willing to help you move
Listen.
in an ice storm.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Her mother was among them, and now her mother's back home in Brown City, but you do know we're going to be checking in with her mother
Yes.
Oh,
this
nice.
morning.
Nice.
Yeah, remember that whole thing how she said she wasn't the favorite kid?
Oh, I don't think I
No.
was here that day.
Okay,
Friday,
so
she wasn't here.
I will say she brought my sister with her though, so some
Oh,
could
she's the
say
favorite kid?
yes. Some could say
Oh.
that maybe she wouldn't have come if my sister wouldn't have been with her.
Oh.
Arguments
we
can
wanna
be made.
take her?
Should we go to her right now, Mama Amber?
probably
Yeah,
let's do it right now. Let's do
Mama
it right now.
Ambu is on the phone. Producer Denise has hooked her up. And here's the story that we did on Friday.
Okay.
There's research out of the UK that parents indeed admit having favorite children because, they lie about it because they don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. But this one admitted that she has one who's just easier.
One's just easier.
And this is what the research bore out. It found that parents admit that the one that is kind of their favorite is the one that took a little bit less work. But anyway, poor little Kylie over here, she admitted that her mother favors her sister.
Okay, are you the oldest or are you the
I'm
youngest?
the baby.
You're
I'm the
baby.
youngest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Mama Ambu's on the phone. We thought, well, we need to get to the bottom of this.
Hi, Mama Ambu.
Good morning.
Good morning. What do you make of this report about favorite children and how your daughter is feeling a little bit second class?
I imagine that Kylie feels that way, and I think Alyssa feels probably the same way, that I favor each one of them from their perspective. But no, that absolutely does not happen from my perspective.
Okay.
See?
Well, now, she may have cited a few examples, Susan.
Like what? What were the
Well,
examples?
she talked about how whenever her sister hit a rough patch, that was kind of good for her because she could surge forward.
Oh
in the
yeah,
rankings.
when my sister decided to let her roommate tattoo her in their apartment and experience it. I think in that moment I was definitely the favorite.
Because you don't have any ink.
Yeah, I don't have ink, and I didn't let my roommate, who is not a tattoo artist, tattoo me in the middle of our living room.
Oh, so she wasn't even a tattoo artist.
No, they were just
Okay.
like, hey, look what
Yeah.
I bought today. Tattoo kit. Let's do it. It turned out really well, though. I will say it was good.
Is there truth to this, Susan, that at that moment, Kylie kind of surged?
Well, I will admit at that moment I was a bit frustrated with Alyssa, and Kylie did look pretty good at that time.
Hey, so you moved her into her new place in the not even just rain yesterday, but the icy mess.
Yes.
That must mean you like her a little.
Absolutely, yes. Yes, and it wasn't really too bad and until we started on the way home. But the poor girl needed a bed, so we had to bring it to her, absolutely.
You got a snow day today, did ya? You're a first grade
Yes,
teacher.
we did. So.
Oh, you got
Yes,
a snow day!
I
Yay! Good for you. That's awesome.
We were going to try to FaceTime her in her classroom or something fun like that, but then
yeah.
she got a snow day. So
Okay, so
are
she's
you
probably in her jammies because it's National Jammies Day. Are you still in your jammies, Mama Ambu?
No, I'm not. I'm actually in a sweatshirt and jeans. So.
Oh, okay.
I think it's probably because she was nervous this might turn into like a FaceTime. So she might not want to be in her pajamas.
She got up
just in case.
Yeah, she buffed it up a little bit. Well, we certainly are enjoying your daughter, and we love having her here. It's going to be hard for you to have her on the other side of the state, but we'll take good care of her.
Oh, I love that, and I'm so happy for her. And I love to watch. I've downloaded the app, and so I'm able to watch.
Yay!
Today I'm going to watch
That's how
the
we
rest of
like
the
it.
show.
We have a viewer in the thumb now.
Brown City, a Brown City viewer. I heard this is kind of, in Brown City, a lot of folks know Kylie's now working here on TV.
Yes, they do. Yes. And so we're all happy for her.
Aw,
That's awesome.
They're so sweet.
Well, enjoy your day off and get comfy cozy, and thanks for giving us your girl. And treat her like number one, Susan.
Catherine. She's like, I do.
I feel so bad too because she like moved me in this weekend in the thick of the storm.
Yeah.
She loves
So
me.
is it just the two of you?
Yes.
Okay,
So I think
okay.
there's that healthy little rivalry.
Yeah.
Maybe she does it on purpose. You know, maybe she's like,
Well,
Right.
they'll climb
She
to the
wants
top.
you each to feel you're the favorite.
There we go.
See,
Or
we all
that
of
you're
you-
not, you see.
Right.
Right?
See,
You'll
you've
work her.
got the two kids too.
I have
So,
two
mean,
boys.
yeah.
You've got three.
So, my middle, Drake always feels like he's the one left out because of the, oldest. He thinks I favor the oldest. He thinks that I favor the baby. And then there's Drake.
Well,
So there you
Drake,
go. Yeah.
Drake,
It's
Drake,
middle child
Drake,
syndrome.
Drake.
Yeah, middle
Yeah,
child
that's
syndrome.
I'm a middle child, let me just tell you.
Oh, really? Oh, so
well,
you
that
know
explains
firsthand.
so much now.
About me?
Yes.
are you the youngest?
I'm the oldest.
You're the oldest.
I'm the
And I'm
oldest.
the youngest.
Yeah.
We're youngest.
We're the
Yeah.
youngest. Yeah.
I haul the heaviest load.
Well, you probably do, yeah.
Martyr.
Yeah, for sure.
Always.
All right.